COVID-19 continues to pose challenges world over, many are left contemplating medical insurance coverage for someone who has the virus. Well, standard medical insurance typically excludes pandemics. Now, I spoke to Jediah Mwaranya, the CEO of Kenya Reinsurance, about the stance of Kenya's insurance sector on the matter. Coming back to the global situation right now with COVID-19, the pandemic that is gripping nations across the world, we do know that already in Kenya this week we passed over 50 confirmed positive cases. When it comes to the World Health Organization coming out and saying that this is a pandemic, already insurance providers across the board do not cover that situation there. For Kenya, where do we stand right now?
Yeah, a lot of policies may not have provisions for that, and coronavirus is real in terms of its impact and implications to the global economy first, of course to the Kenyan economy. We are seeing quite a lot of stress is coming through and will come through financial markets. We would expect suppressed GDP growth rates, a lot of nations incurring a lot of expenses, and that's suppressing growth. Now, in terms of reinsurance in Kenya, yes, the policies don't cover it, and by extension, most treaties will not cover it. But a bit of debate or discussion is really needed on that issue, because you have to balance the interest of the country and, of course, the interest of the shareholders. I've seen a quotation from one of the major players in Europe saying that for the European context and even the world context, that corona should not be used, reinsurance should not be used to be the solution for corona issues. But it's also a reality that it's impacting. Now, in terms of direct impact on business, we can see a reduction in probably gross written premiums, because of course when the economy shrinks, GDP growth rate shrinks, also premiums will be affected. We can almost certainly see an upsurge or an increase in the kind of claims. They may not be covered directly, but there will be some indirect ones, and so of course an uplift in claims. And that, if you combine these two factors, you're actually talking of shrinkage in bottom lines. And therefore 2020 may actually not be as good as 2019 has been.
Well, we actually discussed a lot more, and you can catch that entire interview on the Trading Bell tomorrow at 8 p.m. right here on KTN News. But now to tea.